I'm not trying to. Yeah, I mean, I want to attempt a short here too, but don't see it yet. Hmm. Interesting. You're just shorting it. Okay. All right. All right. Well, it's fucking doing exactly what we wanted without the short originally. POCs. Um, I was hoping we were going to get lower, but we printed these new levels from yesterday and the last 2 days. So that's what gave us the levels that we needed to bid. Unfortunately, this was extremely early for me. And then we never got this C2R trade that I was looking to take. I mean, this is. I hope you guys fucking understand what happens when we flip 122. Pretty much, it's the last POCs of resistance for BTC. So yeah, this is amazing that I actually get to be streaming by myself. It's kind of fucking weird for this kind of moment because this is either temporary top or we're breaking out. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So that's the plan on BTC. Flip this, fucking send, reject, wait for a new bear bull div on the way down for a real true breakout. And that's pretty much about it. If you're shorting now, I'm guessing you guys are using previous all-time high as your invalidation. I'm not sure. I mean, if that's how tight you guys are taking this, then your risk reward's probably pretty good. So even if you retest these POCs like we wanted, it's really not that great of a of a fucking RR. Yeah, yeah. HBJ, if you want to jump on, man, you're more than welcome. So, yeah, no, well, yeah. I took a lot of longs, and I got stopped out on a ton of longs, like all break evens. Lots of fucking data for me to cover in between one-on-ones. All right, HBJ, whenever, bro. Yeah, so this is what we want on BTC, ETH. Do everything's kind of really when we talked about long in the dip. It was it. Even yesterday, woke up was like, let's fucking long some bottoms. So, I mean, it's all lower time frame right now. I'll show you guys like these type of trades here, DCA. There's so many. There's so much to cover. Didn't take this because the RR is shit. APT didn't take this. RR wasn't there. Gala gold circles are break evens. So for a C2R trade, we're predicting a reversal somewhere up here. What levels could it bounce off of here? Use the low. So this is like the challenge trade that I'm still developing and working on. So it's a break even because it made a higher high and then we fucking rejected. And then it looks like it might actually go hit your TPs. Man, yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, I fucking BTC looks crazy. I'm gonna add something there. Okay, so yeah, let me get rid of this squigglies. So gold is break evens, tons and tons of fucking break evens, man. Near another break even. Everything's breaking. Are you shorting BTC? I don't have anything right now. I wanted to short here, yeah, but we didn't have the setup that I wanted. We're forming the divergences after the levels of rejection. So could there still be like some lower time frame significant confluences up here, maybe a little bit higher than the POCs? Yeah, but it seems like it's a little too high risk to short up here for me. The R is not that good. Adam didn't have good enough RR, so that wasn't taken. Dot was a break even trade. Once it makes a higher high, I put my stop loss break even for the C2Rs on the new strategy, so this is a break even. What else do we have? AVAX still live. AVAX never made a higher high, so there's no break even on this one. So there's a couple still in. Tia, no good on the RR there. I'm just showing you guys basically like what goes behind the scenes of developing a strategy. Did I take the ETH short? No. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Soul was a no fill, and now we printed a bearish divergence on the 30, so that would invalidate this trade. So for like an invalidation, it'd just be like this. Same thing. Like an X is invalidation because of the RR or because a bearish divergence on the 30 formed with the POCs. So this is not a valid trade anymore. Pendle never filled. There's nothing here. It's technically still active, but the RR I don't think is there. Nope, RR is not there. So there's two options for this. You could DCA, widen your stop. I'm not doing that. Bad RR on this one. Let's see. No fill on this one. Doge still active. Doge is another one that's we're still in right now. Yeah, no, nothing on Soul. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the chat while I'm looking. It's on the different side of the screens. Where are we at? Doge. It was never filled, but this is like a C2R trade on the 15. And it is a 2R trade. Sui, this is a trade we're still in as well. So Doge, Sui. Let's see what else. INJ, no fill, C2R. Never got a pullback that we really looked for. Some of these also are a little bit stronger if you guys notice. Still like kind of scary though, because these are like all now liquidity grabs. Like whenever this does hit like a decent, maybe like these levels here, probably see something like, this and then like a quick fucking wipe down, grab some liquidity, and then continue up. Could do that. So I'm not chasing right now. I tried, but a lot of shit got stopped break even. So INJ, Egan never filled. APT bad RR. Soul we already went over. ICP bad RR. Gala was stop break even. And this one had a decent RR 2.2. We already covered Dot. Adam, Tia, Near, Ave. This one I'm probably gonna take the hit on this one. Because the thing that we always look for is like the other type of divergences that we want to see start to go higher time frame. You're like, oh damn, I'm literally fading right into higher time frame resistance with a higher time frame reversal pattern. So it's like, oh shit, yeah, pretty risky. What was the stop on Doge? It's the should be the low of the 15 previous. Oh no, I stretched it. Let me see. Yeah, this one I stretched this one here. Because what I'm doing is I'm also testing these single prints to see which levels we can react to make our stops tighter. The whole reason why we want to use leverage is because we want to have super tight stops, right? So high win percentage, tight stops, small losses, big RR. And you don't have to have it doesn't need to be a 10% move to make a lot of money. So like right now you can see the single print level. And right now I'm pretty much testing these lows ones. What's my prediction on Pepe? I really wanted to break out here and go for new all-time highs so we could get a decent profit on our spot bags and leverage. We're swinging Pepe on leverage and spot. So okay, Doge. Where was I at? Gala, Anomir, Ave, Sui. This is the one we're still in here. Tau was a break even, and then Render. Sorry, my shit's lagging pretty bad. My internet might be going out. Yeah, I don't know why this one didn't fill. This is pretty. It literally like this candle. This is so weird. Like It should have. This should be filled. I don't know why it wouldn't have, but if it was filled, it'd be break even. BTC's doing like that bearish, like it's breaking the channel on the 1 minute. Pretty all you guys who shorted that. It's wild. All right, yeah. So that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all we got. Let's take a look. What do we got? Abe. That's the one that was pretty much a 4 hour huge resistance on Abe there. And then okay, so Whiff made the higher high, probably printed some type of bearish divergence. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is a bear div. Like I know the indicator doesn't show it, but this is a div right here. So this is like technically almost like a 3 drive in a way. Just a really wonky one. It's a double div for me though. Here. So like this, you should be in a short here on Whiff. So this is now invalid. Because this is exactly what we technically were predicting, like a pullback here and then the bearish divergence here. So that's the continuation to reversal. Trying to risky short? Yeah, you got the flag. Your channel flag. I just don't see the RR here. I just don't know where. I mean, unless you're playing super fucking tight and not risking a lot, I guess. I don't know, whatever confluence you have. Share it. Share your confluences. Hey, cheers for putting the A16Z setup on our way. No problem. I know I actually got a handful of DMs that members were able to take the trade. Fucking love it. It's a swing. Like swing it. What do I have on ETH right now? God Candle loading. I was hoping for. I was talking to. It's like the first message I wrote in like the mod channel today. It's like ETH God Candle loading. I really want to see it like this right here, man. Like this is technically our resistance, right? We really want to see it hold and turn into support. At all honesty, like that is extremely important. Wow, we're breaking down, actually, aren't we? Okay. Probably going to get out some of these that were invalidated. I guess I left limits open on some of them. I got to get out of these trades. My bad. No, I'm trying to get out of trades like the Yuma and stuff. Like I thought I canceled the limits. I got to get out of some of these trades that were invalidated. Should be okay. Should see some bounces here. All right, yeah, we're good. Cool. So ETH. Oh wait. Let's look at that pullback level. So this is what we want to look for on ETH on this pullback right here. This super tight area right here. This one. This is the area that you want to see BTC or not BTC. My apologies. ETH hold. This. So like even if it breaks through like the 886 and stuff, you just want to see that reclaim. Like that's extremely important. So it almost maybe look like this, and like that's your divergence. Looks like we're gonna get at least like a lower time frame divergence somewhere around here, like a 1 or a 5. So it's extremely tight. Yeah, HBJ. I agree. A lot of like setups, we just got a shit ton of bearish divergences in POCs, like a ton across the board on altcoins. Like you got a 5 on BTC, You got a couple 1 minute bear divs on BTC. If BTC can at least lose, 21,762 POC, we could maybe see that bullish retest at 120. Make sure those levels hold, and then get our continuation. It's fucking iffy right now. It's crazy. Yeah, look at this shit. It's dying. I want to make sure I don't have any other limits. I shouldn't. I think. Yeah, I might. 1 second. Nope, we're good. All right, cool. Reacted to like any type of algos, big, Fibonacci believers. You can see right here, they already bidded the 618. They're the first ones to step in line and say, "Hey guys, we're gonna play the 618, and we're gonna just scalp the volatility." They'll probably start taking like partials. You might see some slight rejection, reclaim, and then here, and then they'll moon bag it out. Same thing we do on higher time frame. Can I check what LTP or LTC? LPT. I was about to say I can't read. It's extremely low volume coin. So here's my philosophy on low volume coins is price can be manipulated, right? Volume can't. So if you have a lot of volume, the price is less to be manipulated, right? So if you have shit amount of volume, the price is easier to be manipulated, stopping you out, and vice versa, get teleporting to your TPs quicker. So I'm not a gambler, so I'm not going to do the 50-50 type of deal and just not trade. I won't trade it. Yeah, I covered over BTC. Johnny's longing the fuck out of ETH. What? So we're not going to get those levels? Yeah, probably not. Wow. That's crazy. I don't play fib levels like that, so there's no way I would have been in this at all. At all. Moment of truth for BTC, right? If it flips these POCs, man, it's like I feel like these POCs on BTC were just like retested. Here, like look what it looks like on the 1 minute, right? Like if it looks like okay, we got the 1 minute closure, right? And then like tested technically here, reclaim another 1 minute closure above. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty bullish in my opinion. Volumes in like volume spiked in New York, and now volume is slightly dying down, but we'll see. It's a fucking party right now. We're loaded. Do you think no John doesn't play fibs. John plays support resistance, I believe. Yeah, BTC all-time highs on stream. Yeah. Here, let me add an alert for all-time highs. All right, alert is there. A short on Soul. I think so. I think you would already be in a short from Soul. Yeah, I don't. I mean, what else are you gonna short? I mean, if it gets above here, then I mean, you're banking on a like a range like a divergence type of deal, deviation above the range, and then you want to see it die back down. I mean, if we're really in alt season, we're gonna fucking pump. I think like some of this stuff's gonna get blown out. Like the first ones usually will get fucking wrecked. So, I mean, yeah, dude, this is like the last area I was even thinking about shorting Soul. Like if you're in it, fucking, I would definitely be stops break even because you got your confirmed divergence. So like, you don't want price to go any higher. Oh, you're not in it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh shit, the Uma is fucking juicing. Damn, that's a big position. What happened there? I'm gonna put this. We covered it. We had to have covered it. Yeah, this one. I'm just gonna put the stops break even on this. I don't want to manage trades when I'm on stream with you guys. Huge position too. I don't know what was going on there. Okay. Link. Sure. Didn't you guys have me look at Link yesterday? Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Yep. So you have a 30-minute, you see the 30-minute bear div, right? POCs. So like that's your bear div there. So you'd be technically in a short here, maybe have stopped out already, break even. Ranging, right? So could be playing this range on like pretty much 1 minute. Shorts, longs, consolidate at resistance, and then break out higher. Yeah. Yeah, this is from yesterday. This was from yesterday. Oops. So yeah, it looks really good. I think it could fucking move, man. Like it looks like, doesn't it look like BTC like not exactly. Don't quote me on this, but I mean we see this structure on the daily, right? Here, let me hide all this noise. So like this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. Like same thing I think with like AVAX. I think AVAX same shit like this. Um it's this huge resistance right here. Like tons, so much fucking resistance right here. What makes this like in a official full blown bull run is when we start getting above that 28 mark, where I think Aztecs is talking about. So once we do this, this is a sign of weakness for this GP and this resistance. It's where all the liquidity is. Liquidity's all right here, right? So grab the liquidity. If there's any type of like bearish divergences, then that would indicate that we could go back down and test more of this resistance to see if we could use it as support. Then your link targets for the bull run would be like 43 TP1. Here, probably go into like Q2. Q1, Q2 continue to run up, and then probably the sell in May narrative maybe in 2006, maybe like get your bigger TPs. It's gonna take a lot of money in the market to get to this shit, but it's all doable. McKells. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, dude, if BTC, shits the bed here and rejects at the highs, I mean, it's a really tight short. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of big money that sees some RR in this, and they're not. They just want to extract as much money out of the market as they can, so they'll short as long as they have their invalidation confluences and stuff like that. Where your invalidation on a short with BTC is pretty fucking simple. It's literally a new all-time high. It's like 1% away or some shit like that. 1.5. It's not that far. Uh, but so he has bids at what 19. Um, to be honest, man, that's a fucking stretch, bro. It's a 20% drop from here, dude. Oh shit. I mean, anything is possible. I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm not gonna say no, his shit's not gonna get filled. That's not right. But I know if it does go down there, I'm gonna try to play it too. I want to play everything. So I mean, we have levels even before that we could attempt. Like right here, like intraday, 21, 22. All right, 20% drop is pretty big, man. Especially on like Link. It's a fucking huge coin. Hey, if that would if you follow him for your spot, then or if someone else gives like another spot like a limits or something like that, there's nothing wrong with like spreading it out. Nothing wrong with that. Just manage your risk. Okay, so this Egan is just fucking ripping. Here, I'll get back to your guys' what happened with Pendle? Oh, it was bad RR. Let's take a look at whiff, bearish divergence, invalidated. All right, cool. So all the journaling I need to do after the stream is pretty much pre-done. I just gotta fill out my form. Me too. For a good 1 to 2 years. Oh shit! You guys thought he was a girl? It's not Michelle. It's Mikkel. Aztecs, 12K 250. Yeah, really good. That's fucking remarkable. That is extraordinary. John and him are like I know like those guys fucking print so much. It's awesome. To have these guys like for me to be part of their team is just fucking insane. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. In 1 week. 1 week. You guys are funny. Well, okay, back. You guys just want me to keep doing chart requests? All right. XLM was front run? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. I remember canceling my limits prior to. Oh, no, I was looking at it yesterday, I think. Yeah, yeah, I was wanting to play it down here or down here. I know we never got it. And then this one, you wanted to play this one? Yeah, this is invalid. This one's invalid. Looks good. I like it, but it would be a different trade. It'd probably be like, yeah, it's this. It's a 1 minute PRM. That's all it is. I think my headphones died. Oh well. 1 second. Oh, okay, I'm back. Veneri. Yes, yes, yes. I gotcha. I gotcha. Veneri. This is a valid setup, guys, on the 1 minute. Your 1 minute invalidation is 24.55 or 24.25 candles. 1 minute. It's super tight. Veneri. E, can you make sure I got a list of chart requests so I don't miss anybody? take a look what we got going on here. So we got like this little baby one here. I don't really like that, but so you're in pretty much the last bit of resistance, also liquidity right here. So it's pretty much attempting it's approaching a short, setting up, I'm assuming, for a short up in this vicinity here. It's probably looks wide. It's not that wide. 5%, not that bad. So aping into it, I mean, it would be like buy and then stops like break even pretty much pretty quickly because you don't want to be a part of this and then back up and flip, right? Just a range, right? So if it just makes a bigger range and then, or a daily range technically. So, oh, let me update this too real quick. Why isn't it letting me pull it? I'll update this in a little bit. I got to pull the fixed range drawing profile a little bit further. So if you're really bullish on it, like if you're long from here, if you're long from anywhere lower, what you want to see, because I don't know what analysis you're looking for. Like I'm not direction, like I'm not a bull or a bear, so I'm going to give you the bearish and the bullish, right? I'm going to give you both. So this is your bearish setup, resistance, bearish divergence, reversal to the downside. For bullish, you want to actually see it break and make like 886 closes above, invalidating this GP, because then this is the next one. And that's way where the liquidity is on the next leg up. So it's like flip, target that, boom, right there. And then you probably get, a little bit, at least a little bit more ranging, something like that. So, um, two areas to short pretty much is all you have intraday, and then areas the long, tons of POCs on the way down, tons of different lower time frame divergences, and fib pulls that you could do, like intraday here, right in this vicinity, and then if you miss the move and you're just like really trying to chase, I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else like right now. Maybe a 1 minute div here or here. I mean, it's not. You start forcing it at that point. You aped it? Okay. Stay away, Dan. Don't click any links. Your shit's gonna get hacked. Yeah, so HPJ nailed it on the head. It's pretty much certain strategies is really what it is. I don't think it's necessarily like the trader. In certain scenarios, like Rego, for instance, I think Rego strategy you could develop it too short. But he doesn't short really. So I think it's more strategy based. And it's not because the strategy doesn't work in the opposite direction. It's probably just because you don't have enough experience in the opposite direction, or it's not like you don't fully undeveloped, because it's not always just a complete mirror for long and short setups with the same strategy. Sometimes there's other things added to help. Oh my goodness, Norman, this guy. Yeah, I mean, we're in hype as well from fucking a lot lower. We can cover hype though. It hit TP1 yesterday. Resolve. Okay. This is the 30-minute that your invalidation on this short is a 30-minute. I wouldn't play anything else. So it's pretty much like I think there. It's printing one now, that's fine, but you wanted to play with the POCs. Resolve. Oh wow, that was really low. That was fucking super low volume too. I didn't even look at it until I just changed it. That shit could be manipulated like crazy, Veneri. that thing could fucking skyrocket. It can nuke at any given moment. Sketchy. All right. Resolve. It's not that bad volume, but here, let's take a look. Like everything should be higher time frame right now. Like, what are we doing higher time frame? So higher time frame. We're starting to compress for a bigger move. Everyone is pretty much undecisive. There's like a battle right now. You could see it between the POCs, right? So this is pretty much as tight as I'm gonna be able to get this analysis, right? You can see that there's both sides, right? Buyers and sellers. It's whoever basically there's a war, is what people would call it in the markets. There's a battle right now between the bears and the bulls. Like this, liquidity, here, liquidity, right? Range play. So how do you not be a part of this bullshit unless you have a strategy that like a breakout or a breakdown strategy? Just look at the higher time frame. Like I don't even stress it. I'll just let the shit come to me. Like this is your bigger short up here with better RR. Here is your long with a better RR where the liquidity is. It's like this is where like big money will start buying, right? This is where big money will start offloading. And then at any given moment, big money could be like, you know what, we offloaded. This is like still fucking bullish. Like, let's just keep sending it. Let's keep making our money. Same shit here. And then you'll go through accumulation phase and then bounce, right? So you got like your AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Yeah. So for right now, it's like not in an area that I would really look to play. I'd look for higher or lower. Hopefully that helps. Probably doesn't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Norman. Yeah. Higher time frame POC, higher time frame fibs work really well, and then pair that up with lower time frame RSI divergences, and you got yourself the PRM strategy. With enough practice, it's pretty profitable. We even have some members that are big nerds, and they've been in the streams watching and did all of like pre-recorded videos, dojo sessions. Some of these guys are profitable 90 days even before coming and getting their one-on-one. I'm not expecting everyone to do that, but it's still pretty cool. But yeah, at the end of the day, yes, that is the strategy. So it's extremely transparent. You know what the entries are. You know what we're looking for. You know what divergence we played. Pretty much me and everyone that's in the den. And then we have this little new strategy that everyone's all juicing about, and it's the C2R. LTC. Oh yeah, LTC was been so nice. Here, let's take a look. Yeah, this one right here. This was a trade earlier. You got a bearish divergence, but I don't see any POCs that it rejected off of. It should at least have went to these. So you wanted to hold this right now. Okay, this is all I got on lower time frame. Like this shit needs to hold right here. Exactly this long position basically. And then what you want to see is you want to see no divergence when it starts to go up here, and then it just goes boop boop and then fucking teleports. Here's the problem with this, right? So I'm not forcing myself. I don't take these higher risk trades that is a great RR. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a fucking 5.4 RR. The probability of this happening with a 1 minute divergence or a 2 or a 5, it's not that great, right? What is super solid is we should be in here anyways because we did this technical analysis yesterday. But what you can do is you're going to get new levels, right? And we could bid new levels. There should be some more that print here, but we could bid the new levels with a same type of structure, a bullish divergence though. So here, this, and then now look at your RR, right? So if we do something like this, and you could probably make this tighter. You could probably make it a lot fucking tighter. Now you go here. Your RR is not as good unless you DCA, right? I DCA almost all my trades. A lot of my trades are DCA. Because I don't know if it's going to bounce off this one. I don't know if it's going to fully fill me. So I'm going to just play it, especially since my risk is pretty much higher than your typical risk of 1 to 2. So some of these trades are up to 3. It's okay. But this would be fine. So like I'd add alert here. We'd get alert with the indicator though. So hold here, exactly like this. Follow along this. No divergence. It cannot have a div here. If it has a div here, then it's probably going to pull back down. And then this will happen. It's pretty good. I mean, it retested it again. This would stop break even. I said it yesterday. I'm like, am I overly bullish? Flex was like, nah, you're good. Because I don't know. I've seen this before. Where there's barely any resistance left. Especially like on BTC. Like we're literally at the last little bit of resistance and we didn't even reject that bad yet. So it's like probably another pop up. Anyone that aped in shorts, like they're all stops are like break evens. So as soon as we like go up and tap those break evens, could just keep ripping after that. All right, what else do we have? All right, so I did LTC ARB. Finally moving, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I thought I wanted to play it like so many fucking times, and I just never clicked the buttons. I was interested in one down here when we made this high, but we never got that deep of a pullback. It's fucking ripping. All right, and you have like no levels really. Damn. Okay. Oh shit. All right. So you're getting like a daily bearish divergence, but I don't even want to look at that. We don't even pay attention to those because daily divergences, like really, for a bullish divergence, yeah, like I'm okay with that. But bearish, I don't really give a fuck about a daily bearish divergence because it can rip and still print one. So I think, in my opinion, with my technical analysis, ARB is good for like 68 cents before you might see any like bigger pullbacks. I think it's all going to just be, I think it's going to rip shallow pullbacks and then to the moon. Wasn't it a bearish moon? I thought it was a bearish moon. No, it was a bullish moon. It was a bearish moon, right? Oh, the white moon. So to the moon. Just aped everything. Lang. Only you would be. So right now it's a little bit difficult. I would already want to be positioned on ARB. I'm not a chaser. So, but what I can do is like I can write a note that when I get an alert on ARB that we're forming a bullish divergence and we're approaching POCs, I'll be glued to it. Like I'll be hunting for an entry when I get that alert because I now know the like RR and the potential upside on ARB from doing this. But do I know where it's going to pull back and what POCs I'm going to be able to play? I can't predict RSI like that. I try, but it's fucking hard. So this looks really good. If you're in it, I'm fucking rooting for you. ENA? Yeah, we caught a juicer on ENA yesterday. This guy right here. This was fucking nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's clear all this out. Who cares about yesterday's trades? You want to look and hold this. This is your lower time frame support, your liquidity, your I'm sure there's order blocks, your GP, so your reversal zone and your liquidity zone. So your reversal's here, liquidity is in here. You can get a reversal inside both areas. So that's why we just call it our area of interest. We have tons of fucking POCs, like an astronomical amount. And we've already tested and played with all these. Of course, we're going to have a lot of volume in the middle because it's a range, right? So if we use the fixed range volume profile on this. Yep. So it's giving us all this area up here. We're losing the range, but we got one right here. It's not a problem. Deviate below this one using all this juice. Reclaim the range. Slice through these. Maybe reject, bullish, retest, send. If, this is a big if, this is like if we're turning completely fucking bearish. Like, because you got to look at like the drawdown, right? If we get below the 886 and we don't reclaim, oh shit. Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad. That's a big pullback too, isn't it? Yeah, what the fuck is like what was the other one that someone was talking about? It was 20% pullback. But okay, so I also if anyone was in the bull run previously with alts, right? There was times where alts would fucking nuke like 20%, but then rip like 300% the next day. It was pretty wild. So you know what? Getting ready for these type of trades, like perfect. Everything happens really fast. The pullbacks, the rips, everything happens pretty fast. So being prepared and trying this, great RR. And if it doesn't work, you manage your risk. You could even play something down here and then target highs again. So 20% pullback, 3-digit move, right? Yeah, pullbacks were even bought up pretty quick recently. It's a card not found. C, we did C. We're in C, I think. No, we're not. We're not. My apologies. Nope. I wanted to play. I think I had C spot limits or SUI. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look at the books, but let's see. So it looks like you're forming a potential. Yeah. So you have a bearish divergence with POCs on the 15 and definitely the 30. Yeah. So you got like a 3 drive on the 15. You have a 3 drive on the 30 at your POCs. It's pretty much like the rarest type of setup for my strategy that you can get that has a really good high hit rate. Even if we're including break evens, it's really, really high. So don't worry about all these other POCs. That's what probably throws a lot of people off. Where we just gonna pull the higher time frame fibs. Same reason what you did here to find the rejection zone, right? It's the same thing we're gonna do from the most recent low to the most recent high. So if you missed the move, instead of me aping in here, I would wait for the pullback, play the divergence, and then target the higher. It definitely gives you guys second chances. BTC is rejecting off those POCs. Whoa. Whoa. Who shorted it again? Norman? Dan? Dan and Norman, you guys short BTC? You shorted Soul? All right. With the 30-minute div. This is C? No, C's up there, bro. Oh. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about this. So yeah, this huge divergence. I'd wait for a pullback, cleaner trade setup, easier invalidation, significant levels that have not been tested, and then you could just do that, target your higher highs. So if you miss the short, I'd wait for the long. ADA. Oh damn. I actually do technical analysis on ADA though. That's kind of funny. I might make fun of it, but like here was the 3 longs I was looking at and executing with a lower time frame bullish divergence. This shit's ripping. It's at your final res until a breakout and potential deviation range play. So this is your last short levels, thin air all the way up until pretty much 95, 96 cents, where you could look at a little bit of turbulence or a speed bump opportunity for you to play any levels that we create on the way up here for a bid back down and then breakout. From here, it would have to be this. So it's the higher time frame analysis I'm giving you guys right now because intraday is just extremely volatile. Like, but like, look at that. Like your RR is fucking huge. Lower time frame, like there's not. I'm only longing when the 30's like in here. Unless it's a C2R trade, that's the only time I'm longing. Like you see these bearish divergences of POCs, like this is where we should all be short. I mean, not you guys, but like me and my ninjas. All right, cool. We got everything. We're done. Nice. And we got 5 minutes to spare. Woohoo! That was a lot of fucking technical analysis. All right, let's. What else did we get? A short 30-minute bearish divergence. It's not registering yet, but here you go. 30-minute bear div, POCs. That's basically your short. Could you get a C2R? It's higher risk because of the bearish divergence. I don't. Man, BTC's at final res right now. Longing these alts. I mean, you're literally countering all these bearish divergences, which makes complete sense though in a bull market. Yeah. I mean, it's just higher risk. That's all it is. It's just higher risk. You don't need to go super heavy if you're wanting to play this type of shit. If you have like a OB order block, yeah. If you have any order blocks, stuff like that, fibs, lower time frame support, EMAs, whatever the case is, it's not bad. When we're fucking we're ripping. So it depends on the strategy on what I use for invalidations, validations, and confirmations. Pretty much divergences. So if we're predicting a divergence and we get one, that's a confirmation, right? So it's a confirmed divergence, the one that we were predicting, the reason why we bid POCs in the first place. So if that divergence is invalidated, the trade's invalidated, we got to cut it. If we get the confirmation of the divergence, that's my indication that I need to put my stops break even and add my TPs, because what we predicted, we got. I'm not predicting anything else. I'm predicting it for it to reverse. So if it would go in the opposite direction of the trade even after it confirms, that means I'm a little early and I could just probably play a little bit of a better entry with a better RR. Very robotic, because I just know there's always opportunities. So I could care less if I get 90 break evens, 9 wins and 1 loss, and my average RR is 5. Like yeah, anyone would take that. Anyone would take that. Oh, you guys are still playing Orb? I didn't know you guys are still playing Orb. Since I didn't develop it, I didn't trade it. I did. I can't give. You know what? Orb helped me want to develop another strategy. So because of that, we have to thank it. But I do not trade Orb anymore. No. 3.3% of your port. Very nice. Very nice. You're just a printing machine. Here you go. Here's the C2R. I don't know where your target's 155. Is what I wanted to trade earlier, but now it's like countering the short. It's like literally. I mean, you guys, fuck TP1. Like one. What do I have, guys? Like 133. We have fib extensions up there. Like this is super bullish. This would be me like being full blown bull. Is bidding this right here. C2R, but also maybe a 1 minute div, 5 minute div. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. HPJ, I'm trying to force it so we could make new all time highs on stream, but my time is up. My time is up, guys. Damn. I was hoping we were gonna get it on stream. We did not. Maybe next time. Thank you guys for tuning in. I believe you got Muzza coming up next, so stay tuned for him. Enjoy your day. Trade smart, manage your risk, play the TA. Catch you guys later. Peace.